First visit to our restorer of the week, Stan Hardwick, whom you might remember has shown us his collection of lawn mowers on the programme before. From today until Friday, he'll be sprucing up an Atco standard mower for us, ready to add to his collection of 300 machines. Today he checks it over and removes the fuel tank.
I started off buying sorts of things like that, few farm implements. I thought I'd like them stood in the front garden. So I like to see things sort of stood there, especially with the plants growing around them. And then I got this 1940s gang mower, so I've got that stood in the front garden as well. I like to see things like that, sort of, rather than gnomes and that type of thing. No disrespect to anybody who collects gnomes, but I would rather see a bit of iron work out there. Right, well this is the mower that I'm going to restore. It's an Atco standard, 16-inch, built by Charles H. Pugh. I can give it a spin over now if you like. And that's Atco's handle's even rusted off. It won't work. Clutch is even a bit seized on it. I'll leave it off anyhow. And it's a nice mower because it's got a lovely brass tank on it. It's got the single lever carburettor, which was built by Atco. They made the carburettors. So everything's original on it. It's a lovely machine, or it will be when it's restored. So we better get on and start working with it, I think. Right, first of all remove the grass box to save falling over it later. It's in rather a dilapidated condition. Very rusty at one side. You all seem to find them more rusty at one side than the other. I don't know why. I think it's because the weather stood out in rain or something like that. It's got the crest on which it shouldn't have. They didn't get the royal warranty till in the 1930s. And it's got the wrong Atco transfer here, which it should say the Atco motor rather than just Atco. So that's the grass box. We'll sort that out later. Well, I had greenkeeper at a golf course north of Scarborough, and the main job is sort of looking after the course, maintaining it. There's cutting the greens, cutting the tees, moving the tee markers, and there's the bunkers there to rake out an edge and keep nicely trimmed up, because everybody likes everything nice and smart. It's like a different job when you go home. When you're at work, it's work. When you come home, it's just a different job, and you think, oh, well, we'll have to get onto that one, get started restoring that, and once you start doing it, you can't wait till you get it finished. Well, the first thing we're going to remove is the fuel tank. A nice brass one, so we'll have to be careful and look after it while we're doing it. Well, there's one of the handles removed. The writing on, the writing will be painted in red later. There's only Atco we used to do theirs in red. Ransom's do theirs in gold, which looks a lot nicer, really. Most mower firms started with a push mower. Atco didn't, they went straight into a motor mower. And they start off with a 22-inch, which other firms have sort of 12, 14, 16. Atco sort of jumped in at the deep end. Ransoms, they are lovely mowers, but they're more flatter. I also think the Atco is more a stack mower. You know, you sort of get the basic piece, then the engine section, then the petrol tank and everything on top. And it's like stacked up, and it's lovely mower. Fancy using one of them for the first time, when you've been used to using a scythe or something like that. Can't believe how exciting it would be.